Imagine you're in a relationship with somebody, right? And this person is saying to another person, I've been hearing your heartbeat inside of me. That's the opening line. I keep your photo right beside my bed, living in a world of fantasies. She's fantasizing about this guy, touching her, right? Working on her while she's with another guy. It's a little bit naughty, this song. Hey.
She's like, ain't it shocking what love can do? I just get goosebumps every time she does that, man.
That's going at the beginning of this video, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Hello and welcome to another episode of Music and Words Unite. I'm your co-host Troy, and with me and my friend and co-host Mark. How you doing, Mark?
Hello.
And today we are back with another Patreon request, and this time it's a full track-by-track album review by one of our original Patreons. I don't know if he's the original, but he's definitely one of the first few, which is Mr. Scott. Scott, thank you for this lovely request. We appreciate it and your patronage, Tier 3 Patreon. And he's come up with a very interesting album, and this time it's going to be Whitney Houston's 1987 self-titled album, Whitney, which I happen to have this on vinyl, Mark, actually. I bought this for myself and for my daughter. I thought maybe she'd like some 80s pop music. Because my daughter is super into prog. Prog.
What? Really?
Yeah, she listens to a lot of prog. She listens to Boston a lot and Sisters of Mercy but she loves ABBA. So I said, okay, and of course Disney movies. So I said, you know what? Look at this inside cover. It's really cool. I think nice signature there by Whitney. Anyway. So my daughter and I listened to this a couple times, and yeah, so that's why I got the record. So thanks, Scott, for that. And I'm actually gonna put this in my daughter's collection because I want her to get exposure to all kinds of music, you know. So Mark, were you familiar with this album before listening to it?
I'm familiar with two of the songs in here.
Same.
You could probably guess which ones they are. So
yeah.
Even though there was, I think. I don't know about number one, but there were 6 top 5 hits on this album. So
yeah, there was 4 number ones. Yeah,
4 number ones. Okay, yeah, because there's the line from American Psycho where he talks about it. That's where I always knew it from. But
yeah,
I mean, I don't. Is there an argument that Whitney Houston doesn't have the best voice of all time? Because I don't really think there is anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure people would argue. I'm sure people would argue that, but I mean, it's hard. I mean, if it's not the best, it's got to be top 2 or 3, probably.
This is one thing in music I think that's at this point in time is kind of unarguable. I don't you could say Aretha Franklin, or you could say there's a lot of other choices, but I think pure singing voice, I don't think anybody's ever going to beat Whitney Houston. So.
Wow, the big praise from Mr. Mark, Mr. Ballad himself. So yeah.
I also want to say before we start that
yes.
So I listened to their first album because I thought that's the album we were covering, and I messaged Troy and I was like, "This is the one we're doing, right?" And he's like, "No, it's this one." And I was like, "All right." So I listened to both of them 3 times. So
wow.
So I'm all Whitney'd up for this.
There you go, Whitney'd up, Whitney'd out. We're ready to go. And if you're new here, welcome. Mark and I are music nerds, as you can see. We love collecting records, as you can see behind me, and we love talking about music, especially stuff that is new to either both of us or one of us. And in this case, this album is new to both of us, so we're going to do a track-by-track album review. We're going to play clips. We've obviously listened to this album, as Mark said, multiple times. I've taken some notes, and I'm ready to talk about the music, the lyrics. We're going to talk about it together and give you our thoughts about it. So it's a little bit of a reaction, but it's more of a review and more of a podcast style. So, yeah, so this is Whitney Houston's second album. It's from 1987. I was 6 years old at the time. Were you born, Mark? I don't exactly know when you were.
I was 1 year unborn, actually.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. Okay, so 1987, and this album debuted at number 1, apparently, and stayed there for 11 weeks, which is basically almost 3 months. Think about it, one album, 3 months at the top. Pretty amazing. So, and I think it had 4 number 1 hits.
4 number 1 hits. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. And a lot of these were written and produced by Narada Michael Walden.
Yes.
That's it. Sorry, Narada Michael Walden. So He was a producer on many of these tracks, many of his songs, wrote a lot of the stuff. So super talented, amazing drummer too, from what we remember. So yeah, so let's get into it, Mark. The first track is "I Want to Dance with Somebody," and in parentheses, "Who Loves Me." That's how it's written. And this was written by George Merrill and Shannon Rubicam, but produced by Walden. So why don't you play a clip? So if anybody hasn't heard this song, I don't know how it's possible, but maybe you haven't. So you can check it out.
I'd like to meet the person who hasn't heard this song. All right, here we go.
Yeah. All right, Mark. You want to go first or want me to go first?
Yeah, I can go first. You can make the argument this is the greatest synth pop song of all time. Pretty easily, I think.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, this is. What do I even need to say here? I mean, this song just precedes itself. I don't even know what I could even say to any of you, like, listening to this. I mean, just listen to that. Just listen to everything. Listen to her vocals.
Right.
Listen to the layering on that song, like the instrumentation. Guess what? Guess what I found out? Randy Jackson does the synth bass on this.
The Randy Jackson.
The Randy Jackson of American Idol does
gotcha.
the synth bass on this.
Well, that's pretty sick. Yeah.
And this album is not short of musical credits. There is a lot of musicians on this album, 30, like definitely over 20, at least 30.
Right.
So
right.
Yeah, I mean, like her vocals are just unbelievable on every song on this album. But like this one, because I know it so well, it's just like it never really gets old. This is a pop song that if it comes on the radio, I definitely don't turn it off.
All right.
I wouldn't call it a guilty pleasure because I have nothing to be guilty about, but just like the groove and like the synth bass and like the synthesizers and I think there's an Oberheim in this song too, if I'm not mistaken. There's just like so much stuff going on here, and like it's layered so well where it's just like flows like just a great pop song, and it's timeless, and everybody knows this song. If you bring up Whitney Houston, this is the song that you go to, and I don't really need to say much else. I'm just going to turn it over to Troy because what else could I say here? All
right, I will say, aside from everything Mark said, I totally agree with in this case. Do you know one of the background singers' name is Kitty Beethoven? Now that's a freaking name, Kitty Beethoven. Yes, or Beethoven, as some people might say. Anyway, I'm just kidding. That's from
Bill and Ted.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay. So Kitty Beethoven. Anyway, I just wanted that name stuck out when I was reading the credits. Aside from the synth pop aspect is great. The production is great, but that pre-chorus, man. I love the pre-chorus so much, and I'm a sucker for a good pre-chorus. So imagine how much I like a great pre-chorus. And in pop music, for me, one of the things that I enjoyed about listening to this whole record, to be honest with you, is when you have really good pop songwriting, they're great typically at writing bridges. So like I was every song I'm looking forward to the bridge. I know the bridge is going to be good, and then it like lifts the song, and then the last chorus is awesome. And in some cases the pre-chorus is really lift the song, and that's an example of this one. I just want to give a shout out to the lyrics though, and here's why, Mark. Imagine you never heard this song before. Okay, just pretend. It's like I know it's impossible because it's so catchy, right? Mm-hmm. But just imagine someone's reading some lyrics to you, right, or a poem or something. And this is how it goes. Ready? The clock strikes upon the hour, and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. All right, let's stop there. So she's like, I'm depressed, I'm trying to figure out how to not be depressed. And then she says, I've done all right up until now. It's the day of light that shows me how. And when the night falls, the loneliness calls. It reminds me of, there's an ABBA song, Mark, that it reminds me of. It's called Gimme, Gimme, Gimme,
Everyone, you mean?
A Man After Midnight, right? And the reason why does she want the man after midnight? It's actually, when you read it, it's not necessarily a sexual thing per se. It's more of a loneliness thing. It's more of a, I'm tired of TV, I'm all the same stuff. I'm stuck in this apartment. I really want somebody like when it gets dark. And yeah, so there's another ABBA song, one of the best ones, If It Wasn't for the Nights. And what's that song talking about? When the night comes, it's depression time, And I think that's what this song is talking about. And then she's saying, look, I just want somebody, a little bit of Queen, somebody to love, similar message. Like, I'm depressed. I don't want to be alone when the night comes. It reminds me of my sitting in my bed alone in the dark. And you know what? Damn it, I want to dance with somebody. I want somebody to love me. And specifically, it says that, not just dance with somebody who loves me. So there's like this feeling of being unloved. It's not just about dancing, right? So actually, when you read this song, it's a somewhat, I hate to say it, but maybe I don't. It's a somewhat depressing song if you actually think about what it's talking about. So that is the brilliance of like pop music. I love that actually, when they take kind of sad lyrics and they make an amazing song that everyone just wants to sing along to, It's very clever songwriting.
I think you could make I think you could make that argument for like every song on this album, that it's subtly like like a sad song where she like longs for somebody to love, I think that's the real theme of the album here is like longing. So
there's definitely a theme for sure. Yeah, and we'll get to that. So that's my review. I mean, obviously the music is great. I mean, it's one of the catchiest. Oh yeah, this is one of the catchiest songs I've ever written, probably. And the lyrics are really good, man. The lyrics are super good. So, let's move on to the next song, Mark.
Okay. Which is actually, what is the next song? Oh,
just the lonely talking again. Yep.
Gotcha.
Do me a favor. Can you play it from like the middle?
Yeah. Do right here.
Please tell me now that when I fulfill your needs, you won't up and leave me, even though you know I'll let you. Tell me, are you really ready for love, or is it just the lonely talking again? Are you really ready for love, boy, or is it the lonely talking again?
Now here comes the bridge I was talking about. Check this out.
I was gonna say, where's Kenny G?
So good.
Killer song.
Killer song. I guess I'll go first on this one. Yeah, no, this is actually a cover song. I think the group is called the Manhattans, and it was written by Sam D from 1983. It's like a soul ballad. It's one of the few kind of soul style songs on this record, actually. And really like this song, man. This was a big surprise for me. I was not expecting like a soul ballad like this when coming from the first song. And I love the fact, in a weird way, I kind of like the fact that they put it number 2. And her vocal performance in this is quite amazing. But for me, the standout is that sax solo. You know.
Oh yeah, it's Kenny G, baby.
I wanted to play that. Love the sax solo. You know, the lyrics seem to be talking about again, loneliness, right? Longing, as you mentioned, right? And so, like, if you think about the way the song starts, right? It's the second time around for you and I, boy, and believe me, it's confusing me. So they've been together once, right? Now they're kind of trying to rekindle it. I'm afraid to say let's make up and it's all forgiven, but something tells me I'm headed for heartbreak. So, darling, please, I'm praying that this time it's going to be different, that you and I can share this dream that I visualize. Tell me, are you ready for love? Or is it just the lonely talking again? So I think the implication here is that every time this guy tries to get with her, he's just doing it out of being alone, like afraid of being alone. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of funny that this is the second song. It actually is pretty clever. It just hit me. Because the first song is talking about her feeling alone, right? And wanting someone to love her, and she just wants someone to dance with someone to love her. And this song, she's getting it, but now she's worried that he's only doing it because he feels alone. So it's kind of a clever 1-2 punch if you put it that way. And maybe you don't really love me. You know, that's the implication from this song. And you know, go back to the first song. What did you think about this song, Mark?
Well, being, you know, as I am Mr. Ballad, so
yeah,
everybody calls me that. So, I think this track is excellent, and this is actually one of my favorites on the whole album.
Look at that. That's Mr. Ballad in action, you know, come to fruition. Yes.
Right. I mean, listen to that DX7. I'm going to play just a little bit more. Just listen. Are you really ready for love, or is it the lonely you're talking about? I mean, come on, man. If you can't enjoy that, you have no heart. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're basically dead. You're dead.
I love this song. I think it's great. And I agree. I think it's brilliant that it follows the first track. It's actually we'll get there shortly, but the next track is also more. It's like a nice upbeat pop song, and it's sandwiched in between of them. You know, to kind of get like. I think she's kind of trying to like convey like the mood like up and down on the album, so it's kind of like back and forth, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, I mean, like, the sax solo is excellent. The DX7, it's classic 80s keyboard. It's just so good. The synthesizers on this album are excellent. Underrated on this album is the percussion. Really great percussion on this album. There's a couple percussionists on here. There's also, like, synth strings, too, which are really nice. And, I mean, come on. It's a great song. Probably, I would say top 3 for me on the album. I really enjoyed this song a lot.
All right, awesome. Well, that was the second track. The third track is "Love Will Save the Day." Again, I'm gonna request maybe towards the middle, maybe the second chorus to the bridge to the last chorus.
Yeah, we can do that.
A lot of these songs are some of the best parts, in my opinion.
Let's do a minute and a half.
All right.
There's an answer in your heart, so let your light shine on, my dear. Love will save the day. 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 Love will save the day.
There's that percussion, baby.
Oh yeah.
Many things in this world bring you down. It's a wonder you can make it through the day. Well, you can't sleep 'cause your problems are too deep, and there's always something getting in the way. And when you turn on the evening news, mass confusion is the only thing you'll see. Well, there's no question that we need a new direction, 'cause we all could use some peace and harmony. What you need's a
Pre-chorus. I think this one's on you, Mark.
Oh yeah, another absolute banger in this song. I mean, like, there's just like for a pop album, like one that's kind of supposed to be just, you know, like a straight up pop album. There's a lot going on here. There's like syncopated guitar. There's like synth brass like sounds in the. I don't know if you caught those. Those like horn sounds.
Yep. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
Like, there's like layered percussion in here. I mean, there's like lots of backing vocals. Like, some of the notes she hits on this song are great. Like, at that one word that she does kind of before the pre-chorus is just like, oof.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's good shit. But this is, you know, another upbeat like pop song. But there's like kind of elements of like funk. There's even elements of like gospel that I got in there because like she was a gospel singer before, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, another really strong track, just a straight up like pop song. But I will say, this album or this song, I don't know if you think this as well. Does this seem kind of darker to you? The tone of it.
Yeah, actually it does. Yeah,
like
it's
the instrumentation too. Like even like the bridge is like kind of darker. I think like musically.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So I don't know. I kind of caught that, but.
Can you play like the next 20 seconds, like just the bridge part? I just want to hear that part real quick.
Oh, let your light shine on, my dear, and love will save the day. 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 Love is gonna save the day. You gotta believe it. You gotta believe it, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Vibraphone solo. All right, that's good. I just wanted to call that out. So the vibraphonist is actually a pretty famous guy. His name is Roy Ayers, and he plays the vibraphone solo there. And this track was actually produced by Jellybean Benitez, who's a very famous pop producer from the 80s. He produced like Holiday by Madonna and a lot of the early Madonna songs, for example. So yeah, and he did the drum programming too as well, Mark, I think. So yeah, the guy is pretty talented, obviously, and so is Whitney Houston. How about her vocal performance, man? I mean, these are like dance floor type of songs, you know, and that you expected people to sing along to and stuff like that. And her vocal performance is just like, she just nails it, man. I mean,
yeah.
And also, I just want to give a shout out to the production overall, like the way her vocal sounds, with the recording quality, with the reverbs they're using, right? It's just incredible, the compression. So I wanted to give a shout out to that. For me, this song is it's just a really fun kind of a banger of a song, you know? Is it as good as I Want to Dance with Somebody? I don't know about that, but it's a good song, you know? It's really good. I don't know if it's hardly any of the songs are good as that one, but yeah, it's a really good song. So I don't want to compare them all to that. Yeah, it's a really good song. So I think it's really good. It reminds me a little bit of, believe it or not, Ghostbusters 2. Ghostbusters 2 came out in like late 80s as well. Yeah, same time frame. So there's some music in there that this song reminded me of. I'm like, oh, I really like that because I grew up on Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2. So this time period of music, I could just keep listening to. I like it all. So not all of it, but a lot of stuff from this time period. So all right. So for me, I think it's a really good song, man. The next one is "Didn't We Almost Have It All." All right.
Here we go. Any part you want to hear?
Yeah, maybe like 2 minutes in. Yeah, let it play with me.
What's up?
Yeah, this part, back it up just a little bit. This vocal performance is nuts. This might be one of the best on the whole record, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Yeah.
Yep.
The way you used to touch me felt so fine. Kept our hearts together. Down the line, a moment in the soul can last forever. Comfort and keep us. Help me bring the feeling back again. Didn't we almost have it all? When love was all we had worth giving. The ride with you was worth the fall, my friend. Loving you makes life worth living. Didn't we almost have it all? The nights we had until the morning. You know you'll never love that way again. Didn't we almost have it all? Didn't we?
All right. Yeah, I think this is on me. This song is awesome, man. And what's funny is the first time I wasn't, I know this was a big hit song. I'm pretty sure about that. Well, I don't know. I think it was when I was reading it. I can see why, actually. This song is quite amazing. Of a ballad. But her vocal performance, man, is so convincing the way she sings this song. I mean, yes, the lyrics are good. The lyrics are good. But without her vocal performance, this song is, it wouldn't be anywhere near as good as it is. And I don't think it would impact as many people as it did. Now, is this the song well written from a chord, from a melody and chord progression? Yes, right? The melody's great. The chord structure's great. Super well written. But I'm telling you, man, her vocal performance, it can give you chills. You know, the woman just has an incredible voice, as you said, maybe the best of all time.
The best.
Yeah, it's hard to. I mean, yeah, we've heard a lot of great singers on this channel, and to be fair, we haven't heard them all, but we really haven't. You know,
I just want to ask
yeah,
you, just
yeah.
real quick, who would you put above Whitney Houston? Just honestly.
Me personally, or what
Yeah.
the arguments might be.
I'm talking about like female vocalists, like just
I mean, some people.
raw vocal performance.
Some people on this who listen to this channel might say, "Oh, maybe Barbra Streisand, or maybe who was the other ones, like Laura Branigan, or there's we hear a lot of vocal female powerhouse singers, right? Some people love Frida and Anietta, right? So there's a lot of and for me, singers like Frida and Anietta, they are very fantastic singers, right? But there's something about a solo act like Whitney Houston, which, I don't know. I think it's just, she has a natural gift that maybe only she ever had. And there's a lot, I grew up, I grew up going to church, and I've been around a lot of more like kind of gospel singers who have amazing voices, actually.
Yeah.
But what's cool about her vocal style is she's able to combine a little bit of some of the gospel flair with some of her singing, mixed with really, really nice pop sensibility, which is perfect for this kind of music. And so she kind of had it all, and obviously she, beautiful woman as well. So she kind of had everything. She has a whole package. You know what I mean, as far as a performer goes, and a pop star. So, yeah. I guess I would agree with you personally, Mark. I do think she's the best. I mean, we did that Mariah Carey album when we did the 1990 album ranking episode. And I have to say, I know it was Mariah Carey's debut album, and it's hard. I mean, this is not her debut album, so it's a little bit unfair to compare debut albums, right? To be fair, but even just like the level of quality of, in my opinion, that Mariah Carey album, and comparing it with this, it's not even close. Like, this is like on another level of songwriting and performance. Now, I know Mariah Carey got better, as she went on in her career, but Point is, Whitney, I'm highly impressed. So
Mariah Carey also has an amazing voice, like
incredible.
one of the best of all time.
But yeah, I agree.
I think Whitney Houston is just in a category of her own. Personally, that's just my personal opinion.
I agree. It's the most pleasurable, listenable voice.
Yeah, I agree. Like it's the most pleasurable on the ears.
Yeah.
She's not like my favorite female vocalist, like at all. Honestly, like I think she's great, but just like pure raw voice talent, I think she's the best. Like just like I said, like she's not my favorite, but I just think she's the best that ever did it.
Fair enough. All right. Well, that was my review of it. We almost have it. What about you, Mark?
One thing I want to note here is that this song was the last song to give her fifth #1 song.
Fifth.
And she was there might have been 6, but she was the first artist since I think the Bee Gees to score 5 consecutive #1 hits, which is insane. 5 consecutive #1 hits? That's freaking crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, Mark.
Most bands don't even touch the top 100.
Right. And then they go their whole life chasing a #1 hit and never get it. You know?
They go their whole lives chasing at getting on any Billboard list, basically. You know, like but yeah, I mean, this song is definitely, I would say, probably the most emotional on the album. It's very emotional. It's very very from the heart. It's your classic ballad too. It has the slow piano. It's got the orchestrated strings in the background. And her vocals on this album are very, very gospel-y, I would say, which you went over already. So she also kind of does this thing I've noticed that Whitney Houston does. She kind of she does like a building crescendo with her voice where it gets like more powerful the later the song goes on. And then she does like this just like booming like this crazy vocal like towards the end of the song, which is cool. This song is really good too. Like both of the ballads so far have been home runs. So and before we move on to the next one, Mark, I forgot to say one thing. Sorry about that. I'm not going to read the lyrics, but I just want to touch on them. Powerful lyrics, actually. I did mention that I like the lyrics to this one, but I mean, the chorus, didn't we almost have it all? When love was all we had worth giving, the ride with you was worth the fall, my friend. Loving you makes life worth living. Wow. So what's the implication here is that it's over, right? We almost had it all. And she talks about what happened in the past. But the crazy part is she said, loving you makes life worth living. The implication of it there is life is not worth living now. It's basically super depressing if you really. This is a very actually sad song. You know what I mean? So that's why her vocal delivery on this is so powerful when you combine the meaning of the song with what she's saying. You know, the way she's performing is incredible. So yeah, awesome song, great song. Absolutely,
love it. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to request the next song. I think we kind of have to start from the beginning, but I don't know. Do you want to go to the middle of the next one?
Well, we could start from the beginning, but I definitely want to hear the guitar solo.
Of course, yeah.
So, okay, all right. So
I'm gonna go like 30 seconds in.
All right. Harmonies are sick too. Maybe skip a little bit down to the hustle.
play the whole song, Jesus.
I know, pretty much. All right, I think you're up first, Mark.
Oh man, I mean, what are the odds that I get both of the songs that I knew on here and both of like the mega hits?
Right.
I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
Listen to that. Listen to that song. It's got a guitar solo in it, and it's got like one of her like my favorite vocal lines that she does when she's like, "Ain't it shocking what love could do?" I just get goosebumps every time she does that, man.
That's going at the beginning of this video, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good. Sorry.
Yeah, I
Go
mean,
ahead,
like,
sorry.
I never realized what a closet Whitney Houston fan I am, apparently. So,
Or LL
yeah.
Cool J, apparently, from that last
All right, listen, buddy. You said you wouldn't tell anybody.
I was just kidding. Yeah.
I'm just kidding, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like, it's got guitars. It's got the drumming is great on this song. Like, great like piano. Vocals are like kind of aggressive, like, but she just like she sings again with like such raw intensity too, especially in those like the chorus, like the harmonizing is just awesome. And you know, if you like synth pop, it doesn't really get much better than this. I would definitely say that this and I Want to Dance with Somebody are probably like the top pop songs in the album. Just excellent and really like uplifting, like mood lifters, I would say too. You kind of really can't listen to this and be in a bad mood. So yeah, I don't really have much else to say besides this song is just like 80s brilliance and just like gonna go down in history as one of the greatest pop songs of all time. So
Well, Mark, I gotta say, musically, it's probably one of my favorites on the whole album. It might be my favorite musically, actually. It's up there. It's sung as a banger. Yes, so there's that. And her vocal performance, as you were pointing out, right, is quite amazing. But for me, aside from the obvious, which is the music being amazing and the vocal performance, we have to talk briefly about the lyrics. Because something happened to Whitney Houston. She's being a little bit, I'm gonna throw it out there. She's being a little bit naughty in this song. That's what I want to say. You know why? She's talking about being obsessed with a guy who, because they touched, is a really nice way of saying something else, I think, in this song, what it implies, okay? She literally says in the bridge, "Can you work on me, okay? And see, I remember the way we touched. I wish I didn't like it so much. No. The reason why she's saying no is because she's already with another person. So when you read the lyrics, right, she says, "I got a love of my own, babe. I shouldn't get so hung up on you." But if you think about what imagine you're in a relationship with somebody, right? And this person is saying to another person, "I've been hearing your heartbeat inside of me." That's the opening line. "I keep your photo right beside my bed, living in a world of fantasies." She's fantasizing about this guy, touching her, right? Working on her while she's with another guy. It's a little bit naughty, this song.
hey,
you
it
know?
happens, man.
What I'm saying is, it's kind of funny when you really dive into the lyrics in a lot of these songs when they sound so happy, right? Especially like the first song, you know. But even this one, you're like, oh, what's shocking about it? Well, it's shocking. It's shocking what it can do because how it can impact relationship. Actually, that's the shocking part. I think that's what she's talking about. So yeah, a fantastic song though, an amazing synth pop song. I mean, if it's not as good as the first song, it's pretty close or just as good. It's amazing. So love this song. One of my favorites, Mark.
Well, I got something to add here. Did you
Yeah.
know that this song was written with inspiration as the person in the song was Prince?
Really?
Yeah, so when they were writing this song, they were huge Prince fans, and they were kind of just like, basically like, who's like somebody who like women just like fawn over all the time? Prince. So,
So the song is about fantasizing about Prince, is what you're saying.
basically, I mean that's the inspiration for it.
Love it.
I
I like the
Whitney
song
Houston-
even more. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Yep. I was reading about this song and I saw like the composition and I was like, oh, this song is basically thinking about Prince sexually. So
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I'm as straight as it gets personally, and that's my personal life, right? But if I wasn't straight, I mean, I can't think of anyone more that I would fantasize about than Prince or John Petrucci. So those are the top two for me. So there you go. Fair enough. So yeah.
Oh boy.
So yeah, Bill's hot. Hot guys out there. All right. So let's move on. Okay. The next one is Where You Are. I think that's the next one on the track list. Is it? Yes, it is.
What the hell?
I think that's a mistake on our part there.
Why did this come up? Wait, what the hell?
I don't know. We got lost in the sauce there. Some YouTube sauce. All right.
Why is this in the okay. All right. And moving on.
Can you do a bridge? That's good.
My heart could not pretend. Oh, those feelings, not again. You're too far. I know I should be there where you are. Tossing and turning in my sleep. Take me without you. I'm gonna catch the next plane out. I got to get to where you are. No matter how near or far, I've got to get to where you
All right, Mark. So that sax solo is actually, I think it's from Vincent Henry. Is his name potentially?
Yeah, it was not Big G.
Yeah, not the big G. Vincent Henry. So shout out to. I love the sax solo. I don't know why, Mark, but as I've gotten older, I just really appreciated sax in music. Yeah, especially when it's in music that you might not expect it in, right?
Yeah, when
So
it's
you-
outside
yeah.
of like either jazz or
Right.
like,
Yeah.
Like
Like-
like
yeah.
Sisters of Mercy, basically.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just the bed. I love that. Also, The Cure, The Head on the Door. There's A Night Like This has a sax solo on it.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, this song, of course, has a sax solo on it. A couple songs on this album. Meliora Meliora by. Wait, not Meliora. That's an album. Sorry. Miasma by Ghost has a sax solo in it, at the end. I love that. It's one of my favorite parts of the whole Prequel album. So, big fan of sax, especially in songs that you wouldn't typically hear them in. So, I'm not saying this isn't typical, but it's not a jazz song per se. So, I really like the sax solo in this. Again, I mean, obviously, her vocal performance is amazing. But I could say that about every song, to be fair. Ballad wise, I want to say this. It's a song that probably many people can relate to, especially in a digitally connected world, which we didn't have back then. So this song is definitely talking about distant lovers, people that are in love but far apart and wishing you could be where the person is, I think it's a highly relatable song. And back, I think it's just a really good one. I mean, for me, it's not as strong as some of the other ballads on there, but I think it's a good song. So, what about you, Mark?
Yeah, I think it's. I think, for me personally, I think of the three ballads so far, it's probably my least favorite.
Okay.
But again, doesn't mean I dislike it. I think it's good. I like all the ballads on this album, and there's a couple. So
Yeah.
But yeah, generally speaking, I don't really have like a ton to say about this song. It's another very emotional one, like that. I really like the sax solo a lot too. I like the percussion. The percussion's really good on this album.
It is.
They got like 5 percussionists on here, just like doing all different stuff, and it's really great on this song too. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say other than the stuff that you went over already. So I think it's a good album track. I don't think it's nearly as good as the tracks that we listened to so far. So
I agree. I totally agree, actually, with that statement, but a good one. Let's play the next song, Mark, which is... Let me see if I can find it. You're Still My Man, is that right? No. That's not the right one. I'm thinking the wrong song. Love is a Contact
Love is a
Sport,
contact
sorry.
sport. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
You've been avoiding me like a cat trying to dodge a dog. I never see you shine. You're as cool as a London fog. You claim you want my love. I wouldn't know by the way you behave. If you wanna feel a feel of my touch, you better come out of your cave. It's so perplexing. Why you fighting? Won't you try and love electric? Turn me on and see. Love is a contact sport. You gotta move in tight if you wanna do it right. Here I am. Love is a contact sport. You gotta act untamed if you wanna play the game. So grab my hand, slide.
All right, Mark. So that was a clip from Love is a Contact Sports. I think you're first. What do you think about this song?
Yeah, it's a nice upbeat song. I see the theme here is like upbeat pop song and then ballad, which is I think like
Right.
kind of like awesome, but like at
Yeah.
the same time it's like it's just like following like the up and down trend on this album
Yeah.
emotionally. This song is really cool too. This is more like I think this is like probably the deepest cut on the album.
Yes. One of them, yeah.
Yeah, cause like maybe one of them, but like I had no idea this song existed, and I saw the name of it and I was like, pretty interesting name for a song. So I don't. There's a lot of stuff I hear here. Like the bass right at the get go is great. It's almost like slap bass. It kind of sounds like.
Yep.
There's like the DX7 again, which is always just like the classic '80s sound, which is always good. There's like those like almost like they almost sound like tribal drums, like in like the chorus, like the
Yep.
boop boop boop. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yep.
I don't really know how else I would describe them. They kind of sound like almost like tiki drums, like kind of like
Okay.
that. But yeah, everything like this is a really good album track. It's really upbeat, really fun, very funky too, actually.
Yeah.
Which I always like. So, yeah, not much else to say though. This is a good one. Like this is like one that I think I would possibly like circle back and listen to again.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
The can you play just the very first 5 seconds of it again? Let me just hear this real quick.
Oh yeah. Contact.
All right. When she goes contact, right? And it reminds me so much of this song reminds me of Hall & Oates, man. When it kicks in. Yeah. All right, you can pause it. It reminds me so much of Maneater. Oh, here she
Yeah, oh
comes.
yeah, same. It's the same like syncopated but like beat. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is like, to me, this is a big Hall & Oates influence song. Which nothing wrong with that because I like Hall & Oates. So yeah, so yeah, this is a good song. I mean, as far as like the kind of upbeat songs on the record, it's probably my least favorite of the upbeat ones. But I do think it's a good song. It's a good tune, though. Yeah, it's a good album cut, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. That's
you need
how I
those.
feel
They all can't be #1 hits. I mean, it's like impossible. Not even Thriller has all #1 hits.
She came kind of close. She had 6.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, it's pretty true. I mean, Thriller has that.
That's more than half the album. So.
Thriller has that one song with Paul McCartney, which is just a horrible song. Anyway,
that's the only song. I think that's the song that keeps that album from being like a perfect album, honestly.
Yeah, pretty much. So if you're a fan of that song, I'm sorry, but
If you're a fan of that song, you suck. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
We're
kidding.
gonna offend so many people. That's such like a beloved song by some people, I'm sure.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
just joking. We're just joking around. We don't know anything. All right.
I'll never judge you on your music taste.
For me, Mark, this is it's a good album. I don't have as much to say about the lyrics. It's pretty like more simple, I would say.
Sure.
Wanting a guy to get involved with her, pretty much. But yeah, it's a cool song. Why don't we go to the next one, Mark, which is the one I was talking about before.
I'm still your man, or you're still my man. I mean,
you're still my. I'm still your man. That's
I'm
your
still
song,
your
Mark.
man.
All right.
That's the song I wrote about Whitney Houston.
There you go. You're still my man. Why don't we do middle of the song on this one?
Okay.
There you go.
You're still my man.
Well, thank you.
Nothing can change it. We still belong together. You're still my man. Nothing can change it. Our love will last forever. I'll wait for you. The thought that keeps me going each day is I believe you still love me. I love you more than words can say. You're still my man. Nothing's gonna change it. Don't you know? You wanna know? We belong together. You're still my man, and nothing can change it. Oh baby, oh darling, you're in my heart forever. 'Cause you're my man. Without you, there'd be no love at all. You're still my man. Nothing can change it. Don't you
Wow.
know? You ought to know. We belong.
I just want to know, Mark, who keeps breaking up with her because she's really passionate about these guys. It's just kind of funny, but yeah, somebody keeps breaking up with her, and she's
And then she
She's
just
like-
absolutely
yeah.
just friggin' yells her brains out, man.
oh
My
yeah, she's like,
goodness.
no, you're still my man. I think I'm first on this one, right? I mean, obviously, man. I mean, I love the things that stand out to me about this song. This is a good ballad. Well, I think we get spoiled on this album with some of the ballads though from earlier.
Yeah.
Like didn't we almost have it all? It's just like it's crazy. Where you are, just the lonely, talking again, all the songs. So this is a good ballad, but it's almost like and I don't know if this was a hit song or not. I'm not sure, but to me, this is more of like an album track ballad. It's good. I love the string arrangement in this song. It's really strong, and also, as the clip we just played, her vocal performance is just out of this world as the song goes on. So,
Yep.
I think it's the lyrics are interesting. I mean, it's really about two people. It sounds like she's either in denial. That's one thing she could be in. She could be in denial, or really, I kind of have a reading as a faith of like that they're going to get back together. And she's talking to him. She's like, "Look, I know we're going through some hard times, but you're still my man. We can pull it out. We can." So it's I think it's a good one. What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same
Yeah.
realm as you, the same boat. There's a lot of ballads on this album, and like you kind of just have to like pick and choose. Basically, that's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
And like you said, I think that the real big boys or big girls on this album, I should say, for the ballads, I think are the ones that we already talked about. Really. Now that being said, this is like a good album like ballad, and
Yep.
her vocals are awesome as always on this album, and she does the same thing that she does pretty regularly, which is what I said before, where she kind of like builds up and then she kind of explodes at the end, and it's just like ridiculous high register and just like ear piercing like banshee screams of just like pure euphoria, you know. So
Yeah.
she does it here too. You kind of heard it there. So yeah, I think this is another, you know, very solid track. It's not my favorite, but
Yeah.
still really good though, especially for an album track and an 80s pop album nonetheless. So
Yep.
yeah.
So the next song, Mark, is called "For the Love of You," and it's actually a classic from 1975. It's a cover from the Isley Brothers.
Isley Bros.
And I'm going to request again because I just love like, every one of these songs. She just like builds and builds her vocals. So I'm going to request maybe the middle again. To be honest with you.
Yeah, sounds good.
It's
Smoother than a gentle breeze, flowing through my mind with peace, soft as can be. Well, when you're loving me, ooh, baby, love to be riding the waves of your love, enchanted with your touch. It seems to me we can sail together in and out of mystery. I wanna be living for the love of you, baby. All that I'm giving is for the love of you. Paradise I have been. Can't feel insecure again. You're the key, and this I see.
it's on you, Mark.
There's like wildlife noises or
I know.
something.
Yeah.
All I have to say is he's back. Guess who's back? Kenny G, baby.
Oh
this
hell
time,
yeah.
This time he's playing the alto sax. So yeah. Yeah, awesome Isley Brothers cover. You know, it's classic soul, like you know, the real classic stuff. Musically wise, it's another like it's a slow. This is a ballad, but like you know, it's a little bit like it's not as slow. It's a little bit more upbeat, which is cool because it's like an Isley Brothers song. Instrument wise, like the sax is great. I think there's an Oberheim on this song, which has like that really classic like 80s sound, kind of like the DX7. I think there's also a DX7 on this song too.
Yep.
Yeah, just really good. Like the drum programming is good. There's actually I think Randy Jackson plays a Moog on this song.
I think you're right. He does play synth on this track. Yeah.
I think he does. Yeah, let me see real quick. Let me look that up, make sure. Yep.
I think it's right. Yeah, I'm looking at
Yep,
it. Yeah.
yep. Yeah, a lot of interesting instrumentation in this song, and you kind of hear like those wildlife noises. I don't really know exactly what that was, but it almost sounds like just like, you know, crickets or some kind of like bird call or something. I don't know, but they're just picking this up as they go along, basically. So, another good album track. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I thought you were done. My bad. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it was just another good album track. Even though you know it's Isley Brothers, I'm not like super familiar with them. And I know this is from like the mid '70s. I'm not like I have to say like soul music is probably one of my least explored areas. So I'm gonna have to really step my game up. I think
we have to do some. Dude, the Isley Brothers are awesome. I think you really like them.
I bet. Yeah.
And I would imagine they made a ton of money from this.
Yeah.
They probably made more money from this than when they put it out originally, is my guess. Because
God, yeah.
this album sold 20 million copies. So yeah.
Do you know she played Wembley Stadium 9 nights in a row?
That I didn't know.
That's a week and a half of shows in a row. That's insane.
Okay. Yeah, I guess she was popular. All right. For me, I love the groove of this song. It reminds me a lot of Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
And it's got that feel to it. And then they've kind of expanded on the rhythm section and the percussion and the sound effects too. They're adding that. So it kind of gives you this kind of island vibe feel, to it. I think that's what they're going for. And I like it, man. I like the groove. This is actually, I know you mentioned being an album track, and I don't know if this was a single or not. I have no idea. But I can tell you, for me, this is actually up there for me. Is I love this is like pretty much reads like a straight up love song to me. And you know what? Once in a while, I'm here for that. But I just really like the music. So for me, the music is great. I love, as you mentioned, the alto sax, the Kenny G alto sax is sick on this. The 808 drum programming is great. Randy Jackson with the Moog synth, right? So the drum programming is actually Walden Narada, the Walden. So yeah, man, this is it's a killer song. Really like it. I was pleasantly surprised that this was on the album when I first listened to it, and I was like, oh wow, it's a cover song, but I really like what they did with it. So great job, team. Number 10 is Where Do Broken Hearts Go?
Where do they go?
Probably in the church. Just kidding.
I know it's been some time, but there's something on my mind. You see, I haven't been the same since that cold November day. We said we needed space, but all we found was an empty place. And the only things I learned is that I need you desperately. So here I am, and can you please tell me, oh, where do broken hearts go? Can they find their way home? Back to the open arms of a love that's waiting there. And if somebody loves you, won't they always love you? I look in your eyes, and I know that you still care for me.
I just want to hear the ending because she hits some crazy high notes.
Go ahead.
And I know that you still care. Where do broken hearts go? Can they find their way home? Back to the open arms of a love that's waiting there. And if somebody loves you, won't they always love you? I look in your eyes, and I know that you still care for me. For me. You still care.
All right, is it me? Is it on me? I can't remember.
It
It's
is,
getting
it
late.
is.
Okay, so for me, I think this is we've gotten to the point of the record where, if I'm being honest, I'm like, okay, I think I've just heard one too many ballads at the end. By the end of it, it's just for me, right? Because this I normally, I mean, maybe I'm just not the target audience for this record, probably. But I'm open minded. I do like the record. I think the record is very good. Obviously, I like pretty much every song on the record. I will say this is not a bad song by any means necessary. It's a well-written song, well-performed song, amazing performed. I just think maybe I'm fatigued by the amount of ballads on the record by this point. Just listen to it straight through. I also think lyrically, I do think the lyrics are good to this song, actually. I should take that back. I was about to say, I wasn't going to say they wasn't good. I wasn't going to have much to talk about them, but I think the lyrics to this song are pretty interesting, actually. So, where do broken hearts go? Can they find their way home back to the open arms of love that's waiting there? And if somebody loves you, won't they always love you? Question mark. I look in your eyes and I know that you still care for me, oh baby. It's kind of again a similar concept of like someone's broken up with her or something, or vice versa. I don't know. They're brokenhearted, and she's wondering if that love is always going to be there, right? And I think a lot of these songs, and maybe a lot of pop music, the way that the lyrics are written are obviously for a broad audience, so a lot of the topics are going to be relatable for a lot of people, right? And that's cool, And this is another one. For me, though, Mark, I would say it's probably my least favorite ballad on the record. And in fact, what's funny about that is Whitney Houston actually said about this song, when she first made the song, she actually disliked it. But later, she named it one of her favorites. So you know what? Maybe it just needs to grow on me because, Whitney's first reaction was, you know what, that's okay, and then she loved it. So I need to give it some more listens. What about you, Mark?
I don't think this is better than didn't we almost have it all, to be honest. I'm with you. I kind of got the ballad fatigue here.
Yeah.
Even though I am Mr. Ballad, that's the thing. So there are a lot of ballads on this album, and from somebody coming from a gospel background, even like a soul background, that's not surprising at all. I kind of figured that was going to be the case going in, but there was plenty of upbeat songs to balance it out, which is nice. So yeah, I think I'm at this point where I'm just I can only praise her vocals so much because they're great on every song. So I'm just gonna keep this short. This is fine. I'm probably with you as it's my least favorite ballad. Not saying I don't like it, because I do like pretty much every track on here from an 80s pop standpoint. This is definitely not something I would listen to like on my own. But I did really enjoy listening to this album, even though we have one more track left. But yeah, maybe when I listen again, I'll like it more. But I kind of was just like, another ballad. All right, let's get through it. So so if anybody loves this song, I apologize. But
we just need more listens. We've only listened a few times, so it's still new.
Exactly.
All right, the last song, believe it or not, if you're out there in music land watching still, thank you, was written by Benny and Bjorn.
I knew you're gonna preface that, and I thought you were gonna.
You have to know that, and also I kind of want to hear the middle of it. It's another one. So
don't forget the fact that it's a duet with her mom.
And and a duet with her mom, and written by Benny and Bjorn. If you don't know who that is, they're the people who write the ABBA music and the lyrics. So this was written to Bjorn special lyrically, potentially. We're gonna find out. I'll have some words for about that one. So yeah, why don't we play it from maybe the middle or so?
More than all security is fantasy and freedom. I know him so well. No one in your life is with you constantly. No one is completely on your side. And though I move my world to be with him, still the gap between us is too wide. Looking back, I could have played it differently. Lying about the man before I fell, but I was ever so much younger then. Now at least I know him well. Wasn't it good? Oh, so good. Wasn't it fine? So fine. Isn't it madness? He can't be mine. Didn't I know?
That chord change is so good. It's so good. Yeah, I think this is on you though. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just for the record, Whitney destroys her mother vocally. I know I didn't really have to say that. It's just kind of. It's a nice duet though, and this is apparently from a musical called Chess, which I never heard of.
Yeah, so Benny and Bjorn wrote Chess after they made The Visitors.
Yes, okay, I do remember hearing that.
Yeah, it's actually on Broadway, I think. It's Chess the musical or something like that. So yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
It's a nice duet. Again, like kind of have like the fatigue, the ballad fatigue at the end of the album. So I think I'm gonna need more listens. So I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm just gonna keep it short. Nice duet though, like back and forth. I didn't read too much into the lyrics, even though I know it's Benny and Bjorn, so I'm gonna let you handle that.
Well, wait till you find out what the original context was, and now what they are singing about. It's kind of different, but
I like
yeah.
the piano is nice, kind of like classically sounding. Their harmonies are really good. There's not like too much orchestration on this song, so that kind of like made me. I'm not gonna say not like it as much, but I didn't pay as much attention.
Okay.
But the vocals were awesome and like very. Sounds like there was a lot of like emotion when they were probably doing this, which is cool. Did they ever perform this live with the two of them?
I have no idea, Mark. I have no idea.
Because that would have been really cool to see. So I'm gonna pass it on to you though, because I know you're gonna get in depth on this one.
So I love the fact that she's singing with her mom on it. You know, the vocal performance. I love the chord progression, the melody in this song. But this is a Benny and Bjorn song, so that's always going to be good. I was just pointing that out. So what's going on? Really strong, super well written song. But I want to talk about the lyrics. So in the original context, apparently, Mark, this song is about two women, a wife and a mistress, singing of their bittersweet love for the same man and the collapse of their relationships. That's what the song is talking about. Now that's a Bjorn. It makes a lot of sense when you know that Bjorn wrote that. So it makes a lot of sense.
That man needs like a lollipop or something. My goodness.
Now, it seems to have a different context when you have a mother and daughter singing it together, right?
Yeah.
So if you read it from that perspective, because I was listening, like on the second verse, her mom is leading the second. Whitney leads the first verse, and her mom leads the second verse, right? Mm-hmm. And so Whitney says, "Nothing is so good. Nothing is so good it lasts eternally. Perfect situations must go wrong, but this has never yet prevented me from wanting wanting far too much for far too long. Looking back, I could have done it differently. Won a few more moments, who could tell, right? But it took time to understand the man. Now at least I know him well, right? So then the mother and daughter get together and they're singing, wasn't it good? Wasn't it fine? Isn't it madness? He can't be mine, right? So it sounds like Whitney in the first verse is maybe singing about a boyfriend or something, right? Maybe at that time, I don't know. You know, I know they didn't write it. I'm just thinking what they might be thinking when they were singing the song, right? Mm-hmm. And then the mom, it's interesting that what the mom's verse is, no one in your life is with you constantly. No one is completely on your side. And though I move my world to be with him, still the gap between us is too wide. And then she says, looking back, I could have done it differently. Interesting where you have a daughter talking about a breakup, right, with a man. And then the mom is also talking about a breakup with a man. And I'm assuming the implication in this version is not the same man. So maybe I was thinking it has some power to it when you consider a mom maybe talking to her daughter, explaining like a past, maybe her biological father. You know, I'm going deeper into it, right? But it could be her talking about maybe this man she was with, you know, maybe it was her father or something, and explaining that, hey, you know, I tried to be with him, I tried to move my world for him, but looking back, we could have done things differently, and I should have learned about this guy before I really fell for him. You know, very interesting context when you switch it to a mother and daughter from the original term, and I kind of like that personally. I think it adds a significant depth to it from the Whitney Houston's perspective. So yeah, I think it's a good song, Mark. I really like the spell. I liked it significantly more than the previous one. So. Overall, Mark, I think the album is really good, man. I mean, I think side A is definitely the strongest side, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Side one. But side two has some really strong songs on it as well, like Where You Are is good. You're Still My Man is good. For the Love of You. For the Love of You is probably my favorite on side two. So yeah, I think, and then the last song. So yeah, overall, it was a pleasant surprise, this record. It had a lot of surprises I didn't expect. I wasn't sure what to expect, to be honest with you, because I've only heard, like, on this record, I've only heard I Want to Dance with Somebody, and
So Emotional.
That's it. That's the only songs I knew.
Oh, you didn't know So Emotional?
No, that So Emotional I knew.
Okay.
I didn't know the other ones.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So, and I know there were big hits. Obviously, I just didn't know them.
Yeah.
And then the only other Whitney Houston song I can think of at the top of my head is a Dolly Parton cover, the "I Will Always Love You." That song. I don't know if she has more hits than that. I'm sure if you told me that, I would say, "Oh yeah, yeah." My point is though, I was pleasantly surprised by this. Glad I got this. I got this sealed, unopened, from 1987. Time Machine. It's a cool thing about records, right, Mark? Like,
Oh yeah.
it's like, oh, you want to listen to a Whitney Houston album that somebody recommended? Let me get an original copy that's never been opened, sealed, and I can open for the first time. Oh, yeah, and it's from 1987. And you can see it has the original sticker price of $8.99 on it. So look at that.
That's why I try to get originals if I can. Just for
Yeah,
that
it's
reason.
it's pretty cool. The experience of opening it was super cool because it's literally brand new when you open it. You're like, wow,
Yep.
if I was in 1987, this is the experience I would have. You know?
It's almost
So
40
pretty
years
cool.
old and it's brand new. You know.
Right. So anyway, yeah, a little bit of a time machine. So thanks, Scott, for the recommendation. We appreciate that. Well, hopefully you like the episode. We give our honest opinions always. So thank you. Thanks, Mark, for doing it.
Sure.
And again, thank you, Scott, for your patronage. We really appreciate it. We know we have a few songs that are outstanding, and we are going to get them done, uploaded to you. Actually, did a couple previously. We're going to get them uploaded to you in the next coming days. So look out for that. And if you're still watching and you're not Scott, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Give us a like if you like the episode. Let us know what you think in the comments. What are your favorites? How does this rank for you? If you've never heard this album, go give it a listen. Let us know what you think. We also have a free community. It's on the Discord platform. If you're not familiar with that, we get in there, Mark and I, Scott's in there, a lot of people. And we're just talking about music all the time, sharing music. So if you're a music lover like us, we'd love to see you there. It will always be free. The link for that is in the pinned comments. Well, until next time, Mark.
Peace out.
See you later.